Okay, so this is a testimonial and actually a personal journey. And thank you for allowing me to show the audience what's full density hair look like. And we did 2,600 something hair graft a year ago. And I'm going to show the audience what she looked like. And she has a thin balding edge right here. And you see it's pretty advanced. And she even noticed, she forgot how long she was until a year later. And then this is where, and you see how natural and good density, again, very natural, very excellent dense. Now she did dreadlock and whatever you want to do, that's up to you. So now I'm gonna leave the stage to you and go ahead, can you share your experience to the audience?
So I've had my locks for 20 plus years. I was addicted to them being neat all the time, so I would twist a lot around my edges, and I would just twist and twist, and they would be so tight. I would actually see the hair follicles coming out, and over time I started balding, and it got worse and worse, and it got to a point where I started covering my head all the time. I would wear scarves, I would wear my hair hanging all the time to try to cover up the sides, and I really did not know what to do. I was always depressed because I felt like people saw the balding areas in my head. So I did like some research for like a couple of years before I decided to get this surgery. And I did my research for a long time because there really was not a lot of information on hair transplant for African American women. I saw a few pictures here and there, but not that many. So I was doing my research and I came across Dr. Diep on YouTube, and I saw that he did specialize in African American hair. And after coming to visit him, I think probably about 3 or 4 times before I decided to do the surgery, I was happy I did. The outcome is tremendous for me. I wear my hair back now. I don't cover it as much. I mean, I cover it sometimes just if I want to as a style, but I feel so much more confident about myself. The day of the surgery, of course, I was really scared, but afterwards, you know, there was a lot of swelling, there was pain, but afterwards, I think about 4 to 6 months, I started seeing, you know, the little peach fuzz coming in. And then, I mean, the way it is now, I'm just like totally flabbergasted on how the density is, the thickness, and he tells me that it's gonna grow even more. So I'm pretty happy. And you know, my sides now, I have these relocked. Because they're gonna grow out more. So yeah, so
Any topic you use that on? Nothing, right?
no, use nothing. This is my hair. Took out my follicles from the back of my head and put them here. I wouldn't have had it any other way because I want to look natural. So of course I don't, you know, this is all mine. So I'm pretty satisfied.
Well, thank you for sharing the experience with us, and it helped with other African American women as well, because online there's a lot of clinic they advertise to do it, but you see some hairline, it's like a circle. It's not natural, and there's a lot more detail. There's a whole artistry behind it, and the artistry will determine how natural it is. But then there's a surgical skill which and you have to be a specialist and to give you the density. And I've been a specialist for 12 years, and here's my living proof right here. And she's brave enough to show her full face. I know it's difficult, but and she's doing this just to help other women as well.
Yeah, because I think it's important, like I said, for myself. I mean, on the YouTube videos, he did show some African American women, but none of them had locks. I think after my surgery, he did post someone that had locks. So I know there's a lot of women in the lock community that have had issues with twisting, and they're receding, and this is like really worth it, and I'm so happy that I did it. I'm so much more confident about myself, and I'm just happy I made the decision.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that to the audience.
Thank you.